the
Go!
we think can happen.
Back straight.
There you go.
Enunciate.
Are you sure? Well, in case we're streaming, no
Do you want
one's
to call
saying.
Heather and see if she can get it?
Or I can go back to my terminal. Can you access it from your?
No, I don't have a connection.
If you can bear with us for just a couple of minutes.
Backup on. The power share. So the audio feed and the sound loop. Go. Okay.
Are you getting audio or are you getting anything? Okay. Let's call this meeting to order. Sherry, could you please do roll call? Here.
Here.
Here. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I have one question.
Okay.
Page 3 of the minutes,
Mhm.
under 1 Mile Developments.
Yes.
Heritage Hunt, it says farther away. It's kind of a cryptic little thing, and I can't remember what the discussion was and what farther away means.
Marchant?
That is just an interesting observation. Only farther away was that it was farthest away on the farthest side of Heritage Hunt away from the town.
Whatever's going on is...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Farthest side away from town. Do I have a motion to approve with the corrections?
I motion to approve the minutes, the June
So-
11 minutes.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Announcements. Citizens' time, if anyone has anything they'd like to talk to the Planning Commission about, please come forward.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Danny, how
Hi,
are
Danny
you?
Helbers. I just walked in at the right time. I own 15200 Cap Valley Way. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's behind the Haymarket Mini Storage. And when I purchased the property, I was under the assumption, well, the county had it zoned as I-1, and then the town, in the future, I found out that it was C1. And I would like to get it back to I-1 because it is a commercial piece of property and it's back, across the railroad tracks. And I run a commercial landscaping company out of there, and I don't live there. And I would like to use the property to its full potential. So,
Marchant?
I've been working with Mr. Humphreys. Part of his question was the county does keep different records on the town lands versus the town's designation. In this case, it's zone conservation area, which just limits the uses that are in it. It primarily corresponds with the floodplain corridor. So I'm working with Mr. Humphreys. If he wanted to convert it to an I-1 district, it would require rezoning. So we're going to work with him on that process. I think you were just interested in just converting the area outside the floodplain around your existing business, correct? It would not be
Yes.
on the whole property. So once I get together with him to figure out the timeline then he can submit, and that would be reviewed by the planning commission and the council. It would be a public hearing for rezoning. So you may see that in a few months.
Yeah, because there is some research we need to do, because before Jennifer had it in my tax, my business tax, she had it as I-1, and I'm not for certain that it's wasn't zoned with the town as I-1 at one time. And my grandfather's Jerry Leeberry, and he said it was I-1 with the town and with the county. And then when the remap got done, but Jennifer says it was always C1, but I'm not for certain it was. So,
Is there other property back there that is being utilized in that way already?
On the other side of, what do they call the little water run back there?
North Fork?
North Fork.
Yeah.
Everything on the Bloom side
Right.
of North Fork is commercial, is
Zone industrial.
zoned industrial.
Okay, that's what I thought.
On the other side of North Fork, it's all conservation.
Okay, well, that makes sense. And the piece of property you're talking about is on which side?
On the conservation side.
On the conservation side.
All right,
yeah, I'm the last property that meets the new property that's for sale.
okay,
So,
all right.
You can kind of see our map on the back wall there, the yellow on
Yeah, that's
that
what I
map.
figured. I figured that's
the
what you were
commercial.
talking about.
Danny's property is that lower corner, the green.
Right.
Basically use this property right here, so you go through, this is the self-storage.
Right,
across
right,
the
right.
tracks. This actually, part of this area is yellow, that's mapped incorrectly.
Okay.
But he would want to map his building to match the rest of the district. So,
Thank you.
okay, so I'll be following up with Mr. Humphreys, putting together chronology and getting his application materials together to rezone to I-1.
Okay.
So,
okay, is that all I have to do?
Yes?
well, no, just,
Oh.
I knew you were coming tonight just to address him, to let him know that your interest, and then you and I will sit down.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
I just, I'm like, I just want to use my property. I want to make it as nice as I can, and I can't do a whole lot with what it is.
Yeah, you are somewhat restricted, for sure.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah.
So, I guess me and you'll work together.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, first on our agenda is zoning permit ZP 2012-0613. This is for 6562 Jefferson Street. This is for a rear yard fence.
Madam Chair, this falls under our landscape features ordinance, and this application would meet the requirements of 58-13C.
I motion to approve zoning permit ZP 2012-0613 in accordance with 58-13C.
Second.
Discussion? Ellie? Ed?
No.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? There we go.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you so much.
You're legal.
Appreciate it. Good. It's good to be legal.
Next on our agenda, zoning permit. Am I going to finish, Sherry? Zoning permit 2012-0628. This is for 6782 Jefferson Street. This is an above-ground pool.
Madam Chair, this was addressed, or is defined as an accessory structure within the zoning ordinance. We do have standards in the R1 district regarding accessory structures. In this instance, we're recommending that two conditions be tied to this, which would, that it not be closer than 5 feet to the lot line, which in this case is fairly clear that it won't, and also, two, that it be outside the storm drain easement that is shown on the accompanying plat. If you see the plat that's attached to this, you see they've more or less met those conditions by the placement of the pool. But we just recommend that those two standards be identified with the permit, and it would otherwise meet Section 52, subsection 7, which is our standards for accessory structures in the R1 district.
I motion to approve zoning permit 20120628 in accordance with 5852 subsection 7 with the two conditions that it not be in the stormwater management easement and that it be no closer than 5 feet to the lot line.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Thank you very much.
Thanks. No problem. That should be it for you. You're free to get in hold of Mr.
I
Ross.
hope it comes sometime.
Next step is to get in touch with the building permit person.
Yes, sir. Mr. Jim Lowry, our building inspector.
Okay.
And he'll call our office and he'll coordinate it and time to come out. So you'll want to have your pool, obviously. We probably first have your location identified.
Right.
He'll come out and look at that, and then once you install it, he'll probably want to look at it as well.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next on our agenda, zoning permit ZP 20120629. This is located at 6719 Leeberry Way, Unit 2, or L.
It's bad on my copy as well. It looks like Unit L.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, Unit L.
That's what it is on the plot.
Gotcha. This is the former, I forget the name of the real estate company, Long and Foster. It was used as a campaign office momentarily. Interestingly enough, a lot of the retail uses are not permitted in the I district. There's an issue with how this shopping center was reviewed and adopted. It was supposed to be subsequently incorporated into our I-1 district standards and is not. So until that is corrected, we've allowed tenants to reoccupy the space under our non-conforming standard, which is 58-381A, which basically says so long as you're in a continued use, you can continue to use it in that capacity. So, recommend approval, Madam Chair.
I motion to approve zoning permit ZP 20120629 in accordance with 58-381A.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Next on our list is zoning permit ZP 20120620. This is 14950 Washington Street, Suite 104. Marchant?
Madam Chair, this is an office use, so this is moving from the property behind the Red House Ordinary to the Red House Ordinary and the space that's facing Washington Street. Does meet our ordinance standards under 58-177 subsection 9.
I motion to approve zoning permit ZP 20120620 in accordance with 58-177-9. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Next on our list, ZP 20120627. This is for 14945 Washington Street. This is the old bank building.
Yes, Madam Chair, the insurance agency Sheehan has moved across the street into the space that was just left by Stover. It's a use that's permitted in there. They expect to be in there temporarily, but it is allowed under our ordinance under section 58-177 subsection 9.
I motion to approve ZP 20120627 in accordance with 58-177-9. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 I need to motion to add an item to our agenda. It is zoning permit ZP 20120705. This is a deck at 14710 Dogwood Park.
Madam Chair, this is also evaluated under our architectural features ordinance, and this would,
I need them to approve adding it to the agenda.
oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, did you just make a motion to do it?
Yes.
Yes, okay, a second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now, on our agenda, Marchant?
Trying to get you out of here. I'm sorry, this is also under the architectural features. This is 58-15, subsection B.
I motion to approve zoning permit ZP 20120705 in accordance with 5815B. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Discussion. All those,
They have an HOA? Georgia of Haymarket?
They do.
Okay, and it's been approved by them? I'm assuming it's been approved by the HOA, I'm assuming?
That I do not know, but it's probably shouldn't have that approval on there, but our decision doesn't have a bearing on the HOA's decision.
Okay.
I thought we had taken that off when we redid this.
I thought we had to follow up with that.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Ellie, do you have an A or B update?
What do you call it? Sheets. Someone from Sheets came in last month to talk about the possibilities of either building an entirely new Sheets or just renovating the one that's there. So they showed a couple of options. We actually much preferred what they would do if they built a whole new store rather than the renovation. The renovation would just look like exactly the one that's in Warrenton, which has a lot of strange sort of metal trestle work.
Yeah, all that trellis work on the top,
Yeah.
they look very industrial.
So we don't know what they're going to come back with, but we just had a discussion, essentially. And I guess they've got the new banners up.
You know, like, I'll give it to you.
Both projects would require a special use permit and a site plan to be reviewed by the commission and the council.
As I've only been to one council meeting, and it was just great we got through it, I don't have an update for this meeting. Marchant, town planner report?
I guess the only thing would offer to the commission is to stop by the ice rink. They have begun the parking lot improvements on the backside, and they're going to do, actually, once they get done with the lighting and the parking lot islands and landscaping islands, we're going to go back through and do a 2-inch lift of asphalt to basically clean up that whole backside. So it looks quite nice. So if you get a chance to go back there and look at it, please do.
Induction lighting?
Just in the holding pattern until we push forward more ZTAs.
I-66 widening?
Still on track. They're looking to try to do a public meeting, I believe, this fall.
Comp plan?
We'll revisit that once you have a full commission next month.
3rd August. Do we have any further discussion items? I motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Quite efficient there, Chairwoman.
16 minutes, or 20 minutes.
Dinner might still be warm.